It's taken me a while to get to this point. I've always wanted to start my own podcast, but recently I've been more hesitant to doing it than usual. Mainly for two reasons. One reason being that there's been a bunch of people on social media these days who have decided to spew their opinions all over the internet, especially in the space of love and relationships, who have basically been talking so much nonsense. They've kind of made people tired of podcasts, and it gives you a fear of starting your own podcast because you don't want to be clumped into these people. So that's the reason why I've been very hesitant in starting my own podcast. Since I moved to our new home in Hamburg, I decided to build a podcast studio, a media studio actually, with a podcast studio built in. And I figured if I have this, I might as well start my own podcast, So I've been thinking, what would my podcast be about? I've gone through a whole bunch of ideas, trying to figure out what I would actually want to discuss, what I would want to talk about, and what value would I be creating for the audiences. Aside from being entertaining, you also have to be able to give some sort of value to people. So that's been where I've been trying to think about where I fit in. I have a few interesting ideas, which I will definitely share. What I wanted to do today was I wanted to come on here and have a little exposure on camera, speak to you guys and get used to the idea of speaking to people who are not exactly in the room. A little bit of practice basically. And also to let you know my idea. It'll be interesting to know what you guys think. So by all means, drop your comments in the comment section. Like, subscribe, it'll probably help me in making my decision and seeing what you guys think. Stay tuned. I'm probably going to be a little bit more energetic than this next time I speak to you, because it's just about getting used to it. I've had a couple shots of that, so that's not help. I'm a very quiet drunk. This wonderful place I'm filming in today is my podcast studio. Goes by the name Basement 34, and it is available to the public. It is available to hire. You're able to come here and film your podcast. Basically, you can hire by the episode or you can hire by the hour. And also we have production services where we want to work with people who are already podcasters who may want to step up their podcast game and may want to add some video to it or some high quality sounds, as like you can hear. We have all the equipment you need. We're open to working with podcasters who are already doing their podcasts, who are creating value and content out there, and we would like to work with you if you want to step up your game. So we're always open for that. So you can check us out at www.basement34.de. Yes. Like, subscribe, comment. It would be good to know your ideas or your thoughts. And stay tuned. So this will be the first of many, hopefully. And hopefully I can get this podcast thing actually up and running. But I think it's a pretty good start.